Hey guys, welcome back to Ranger Survival and Fieldcraft. I'm Andrew, and what I have for you today is the world's fastest emergency survival shelter. Get ready, get set, begin. Hey, real quick before we get started, thank you for all the support. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, hit that like button, leave me a comment in the comment section, let me know how I'm doing. Thanks. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the world's fastest emergency survival shelter. The benefits of this shelter include that it's low cost, it's low effort, you can take the shelter anywhere, highly mobile, you can construct it anywhere, anytime, and it will get you warm. The downside of this emergency survival shelter is that it's not really permanent, but what emergency is permanent? You know what I mean? Alright, so let's remember the 5 W's when it comes to shelter location. Wood, we want to be somewhere near a lot of fuel for fire. Water, we want to be near a water source to stay hydrated. Wind, we want to be out of the wind as much as possible. Widowmakers, we want to be away from those large deadfall trees that could kill us in the middle of the night when it falls over due to wind. And then 5, wildlife. We want to be off wildlife trails. Now the beauty of this shelter is that it's highly mobile, so of those 5 W's, really we just want to avoid wind, widowmakers, and wildlife. Alright, step 1 for the fastest emergency survival shelter. I'm going to need to find a dry place to sit down. I'll kick the snow away, and then I can even put my backpack down on the ground and sit on top of my backpack, reducing conduction from the ground and avoiding losing body heat through the cold ground. Alright, step 2 for the fastest survival shelter. Get my blanket out, wrap it around me. Alright, step 3, I'm going to pull my candle out from my survival kit, plant it firmly in the ground with enough space between me and the candle and my legs so I don't burn myself. Step 4, I'll pull out my handy dandy lighter from my survival kit and light that candle. And once that candle's lit, put my lighter back in my pocket. And then step 5 is to wrap that blanket safely around my legs and my body over top of the candle, leaving a gap in between the blanket, my face, and my neck to allow the heat to escape and then allow the oxygen to feed from underneath the blanket, feeding the candle and warming the interior of this emergency shelter. Alright, if you guys can see that, temperature reading is at approximately 40 degrees, maybe slightly above. So that's about average for the forecast for today, 40 degrees or so. Now let's take our thermometer, we'll get inside our shelter and get another reading to see how warm it gets. Now let's do it at combat speed for time. All zeros on the clock. Get ready, get set, begin. Candle is lit. And shelter is up. 45 seconds. Now as we put the blanket around us, we just want to be careful not to burn the blanket or set it on fire using the candle or burn ourselves, but this is a very good method for getting warm quick. And then we can continue to adjust the blanket down at the ground and continue wrapping around ourselves, cutting off all that cold air, leaving just a little bit for oxygen, and then trapping a lot of that heat. Now remember, it was 40 degrees when we got in this blanket. I could feel the heat from the candle rising up and coming out this hole where my hand is at. I'm just going to pinch this shut a little bit to trap more of that heat while still leaving a small gap for the heat to escape so I don't put the candle out. But it was 40 degrees when we got in, and then we can continue adjusting the blanket as we go to make sure that we're trapping as much heat in here as possible. But I can already feel the heat, and it's getting warmer. This is a good shelter. The thermometer is reading approximately 70 degrees. So in approximately 10 minutes, we've gone from 40 degrees ambient air temperature outside to 70 degrees inside the world's fastest survival shelter. Good to go. Alright guys, well, I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment in the comment section. I would appreciate your feedback. I want to thank you guys for everything you do for me, for the channel, for your likes, your views, your subscriptions, your comments, your feedback, and your shares. And I'll be back with another video as soon as I can, guys. Thanks.